Cancer, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. Going from the 1st through to the 7th of July. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, summer is finally here. I don't know if your winter's finally here in the Southern Hemisphere, but in the Northern Hemisphere, yeah, well, summer is finally here. It's been a long time coming, but it's not going to last. It's a little bit like the general energies at the moment. But we're into your birthday season. So happy birthday to all of you having your birthday this week. Absolutely beautiful energies to you. And I think this is really, it's a good month for you. Obviously, we're in your birthday season, it will be. But I still think there's something a little extra that's happening. There's a lot of buzz around Cancer at the moment. Like, it's how do you gain or capitalize on that sort of beautiful energies, I think is really important at the moment. The more you get involved, the better you'll be. And I wouldn't leave any stone unturned, as it were. Don't leave any stone unturned. So yes, let's just see what's going on for you at the moment, and do not get anxious about success. It seems like that things are finally working. Don't go at it kind of going, oh yeah, it's all going to go wrong. You know, no. If it's going right, encourage that. Okay, let's just see what the overall message is from this reading this week here. It, I'm getting like a bag of gold. It's almost like I get golden coins, as if like there's a load of opportunities here. It's almost like a Jack and the Beanstalk sort of scenario. One coin may not be nothing, but you invest that one coin and then you get 4 coins back. And I think it's like there's a lot of possibilities going on here for you at the moment. Get the 7 of Swords. You know how to play smart. I don't have to tell you that. You know how to do it. And the overall energy is helping you to do this. I do think there's a lot of things, offerings that are coming into you. Some of them will be very fruitful, others may not be, but it's the yin and yang factor of life. It's just playing smart, basically, of realizing how to capitalize or encourage that sort of good vibration in your life in that game. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. It's much more out here, so there's a lot of socializing going on, connecting with people, and it's not just one-to-one, but I think this is where you will find the one-to-one relationship by connecting with other people. And your karmic path is almost pushing in that direction as well. It's saying get out there, have fun, sort of scenario. From the past, it's almost as if like you've shut a door, as if to sort of say, nothing from the past is coming through. I want to experience now this beautiful stuff, the good stuff, and it does, it does, there's a lot of good stuff in the future. It's not just one good thing, there's a multitude of good things going on. What's the lesson for this week? Or the message, as it were, for the relationship side? The less of the pressure you put on a situation, the more you will get out of it. It's like if you're feeding a plant and you're really stressing a plant, to grow really quickly, you're probably going to get a weak plant. It will grow quickly, but it'll be weak. And I think here is just a case of taking. I think the lesson here is just taking a lot of pressure off life and enjoying the moment more than anything else. Okay, you get the 5 of Swords. Everybody's been getting it. I wouldn't worry about it. I think here is where you've got to stop that inner conflict that I was saying earlier on, sort of like kind of going, oh, it's not going to work. Why not? It could do, and it should do, if you engage in it in a very positive way. From the universe, judgment. This is it. It's all pulling out here. It's all pulling you out to being socializing. And I think once you start doing that, I think this is where you get the key to your happiness within that connection with the world that is around you. Page of Wands. Yeah, I said you've shut the door in the past because you're now opening a new one and learning about how to engage your passions in life within the world that is around you. And the more you engage, the more you're going to get out of it. There is no doubt about it. And your future self here, there is some things that work. There is some things that may not work. But this is where your future self is going to be very clear about where to put your emotions, your time, your effort, your energy into life. That's where you're going to, it's going to become very clear for you, and it's very, very productive. And the lesson here is about, healing, patience. Not patience, pressure. Just don't put yourself under pressure. You're meant to enjoy this moment here. This is meant to be healing any scars of any past relationships. This period here of your life and this period of the year is a good time for you to really get a lot more sort of healing and sort of feeling at oneness and like a homely feeling in regards to relationships. But there's no pressure. If there's pressure, just walk away. You don't need that. That's what that is all about. That's what the karmic message is all about. Once you learn it, you're going to get a lot of healing out of it. I actually think it looks really good for your relationship side. It doesn't seem to say that within the cards, if you were just to take the cards off the face value, as it were. But I think the big changing game thing is that judgment card. The more you get out there, the more you'll realize a lot of things. And this is where you can start converting a lot of things into your life, a lot of benefit into your life. On your financial side, there seems to be a path opening up for you that is obvious. That it's not complicated. It's bringing in the rewards, and this is where I'm getting the very much the those coins and stuff like that. And I think this is what you get in the result when you invest in life and your relationship, but also on your financial side. It's becoming very, very clear for you. 9 of Swords, everybody's been getting that. Time, this is the end. I think it's on your karmic path to come to the end of any repetitive nightmares, woes and worries in your life. I think that's hand-to-mouth living, as I was talking to a cancer friend of mine recently. That is coming to an end, and you're opening up to something completely different. From the universe, you get the 7 of Pentacles, and I think you need to nurture this good luck, good vibration that's happening in your life at the moment, and you need to encourage it. And that's what I'm sort of saying, where you don't need to turn around and sort of say, oh, it's going good at the moment, but it's not going to last. I wouldn't look at it like that. In your past self, it's very prominent within your life, and I think there's a lot of things that, a lot of loose ends that you are now tying up. And once you tie them up, that does open up that beautiful, once you do start tying up those loose ends, then you can really build something in the future. But whilst there's I've got this project, I've got this job I want to be going for, I'd like to, be doing this activity in my life, but you may not have been doing all of that. Now is the time to actually go ahead and doing it. Once you do start doing that, your future becomes a lot more expansive. There's a lot more opportunity for you. And I think that's about that planting of that one coin in order to get 4 coins back, as it were. And the lesson here is, don't wait till tomorrow. That's what the general message is and the lesson is. Yeah, the leap of faith. I think this is a leap of faith. This is to do with your past. I think this is where, this is all about these loose ends, that you need to take a leap of faith and start finalizing a lot of things, getting a lot of things into action. And it is a bit of a leap of faith. It is a bit of you will be stepping a little bit outside of your comfort zone. But you get the 4 of Wands. You've now got 3 4s on the table. And this is beautiful for concrete, constructive building in life. The square. You've got 3 of them on the table here. And this is about you in the future, is getting yourself into alignment with the ultimate plan of what you wish to live in regards to your financial world. And this could be to do with a house, this could be to do with a business, or to do with a job, or a project you wish to do. Whatever it is, it seems to be coming into alignment with it. what did I say? Don't live for tomorrow. You know, don't live for tomorrow. Live for today. Living in the moment. That's because yesterday is dead, done, and dusted with. And I think that's what that's all about. Your karmic mission is learning that and allowing the past to just be gone. And it's a bit of a blessing as well, because you've done all the mistakes already. You don't have to keep repeating them. In theory, you know, in theory. Right, let's just have a do a bit of a clarification with the Light Seers card. You get the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Swords. This is you. This is where the universe or the overall energy is helping you to play a lot smarter about what you want out of life, making it a lot more concrete, a lot more consistent within you. Yeah, making it really good for you, basically, more than anything else, in a beautiful way. Being a lot smarter, taking diffusing any situations, because you're only going into the positive, riding the good waves. And with the Five of Swords, you get the Seven of Wands. This is that the seven is a revelation, and that's where we get the two sevens there, the two swords, Seven of Swords, and now on your karmic path you get the Seven of Wands. This is building your confidence in life, and as I said, in the future self, because you're going out there and getting involved, and this is where you're going to have that revelation moment with the judgment, that ascension moment. Once you get that, this is where you're going to be kind of going, I've now tasted the good stuff, and I don't want to go back to the bad stuff. I'm going to keep going on and going for the good stuff. This is it. Look at that. Four of Pentacles with the Judgment card. It's the same as the Four of Pentacles in your future self there, is what we're saying there. And I think this is what the Judgment card and the revelation or the ascension moment for you is when you go out there and get it, you're going to understand a great deal about yourself. Once you go out there socializing, connecting, and everything like that, I think you're going to realize a lot about you and how good it can be for you more than anything else. With the Page of Wands, exploring your passions, turning negative into positive. When I'm saying about shutting the door of the past, that's what I mean here. You're not letting anything through that's not positive. And you're taking all the negative, and it could be, say, like you were with someone who was an incredibly poisonous person, very sort of toxic energy, and you've learned a lot about that. So therefore, you don't need to live it anymore, and you can do something completely different. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient with yourself and with life, because that's what the healing's all about, I think, as well. With the Four of Swords, with the Four of Swords, sorry, at the top. And with the Four of Pentacles, this is where you get the Empress card, creating a whole new world for you, having control over your emotions, having control over your world emotionally. And that is what I was saying about the Four of Pentacles. In the future, that revelation that is happening within, as you go out within the universe, is stopping you from investing or putting your emotions and your time and effort into things that just, not worth it. Really not worth it. With the Four of Swords, you get the King of Swords. This revelation that's happening within you is making you smarter, but not just smarter, incredibly wise. You're getting a much better, clearer view of what you want out of life in regards to relationships or emotions. It's also giving you that sort of clarity of judgment in life, which helps with the Four of Pentacles. So you invest only in the things that are worthwhile investing in. I think it bodes incredibly well for your relationship side. Incredibly well. See what's going on the financial side. Yeah, this is where you need to be strong. This is where you need to sort of say, this is where you need to be strong on the positive sense of not sort of saying, it's all going to fall flat on the floor again. There is also something to be said, and I've got to say it, of being overly positive. This is not what that's all about. This is about confronting your doubts this week realizing some things are dead, done and dusted with, and rather than kind of going, oh, it'll still work, it'll still work, it'll still work. No, you've got to be honest with yourself here, and you've got to start nurturing the things that are bringing in the good stuff more than anything else. With the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Chariot card. The universe, nurturing those connections with the outside world in regards to what you want to live in life. The moment you start nurturing it in everything you do, things are going to go very quickly. Things are going to start working for you in a very, very positive way, where you don't have to do so much of the legwork in order for it to work for you. Once you start realizing that, that's when you're going to start getting the good stuff coming into your life. Yeah, leap of faith, out with the old and in with the new. Yes, it is a bit of outside your comfort zone, and success can sometimes, and I think you're going to get success. Success can sometimes be a little bit daunting as well. But this is it. It's now, I think you've got the bit between your teeth, and you passionately want to no longer live in that hand-to-mouth scenario, and now you want more. You want it to be concrete. You want it to be a really good foundation. You want it to be reliable, something that you can really build upon in the future, and it definitely works for you. With the Four of Wands, you get the Two of Wands. Yes, the moment you put your plan into action, you will find the connection as regards to a job or a business or a project, whatever is important for you at the moment. It seems like that if you have a plan for your own action and your own success, you're going to get the results. And I think you're going to get that job, or you're going to get that business that really does correspond to what you want or how you want to live life in the coming future. This Ten of Swords is the dead, done and dusted bit about your doubt. That is that one pentacle that I was telling you about, that you need to plant. And this is where you're learning about that. And you're learning that some aspects of life, and this is where you shouldn't be overly positive, just to, you've got to realize that something is not worth doing because there's something else that is much more important that is worth doing. And start working towards the things, and this is where luck comes into it, and I think you've got a lot of luck coming your way. Once you start working towards that good vibration, you're going to create that good, that luck within your life, naturally within your life. And you're learning about this process, I think, as you go forward. As you start planting or pushing one foot in front of the other, this is where I think you're going to get the good results. Yeah, it's an interesting time for you, Cancer, no doubt about it. It's a real pivotal or corner moment where you're going around the corner and turning the corner in life. It's looking really, really good, but it's nothing without your input into it. Okay. Yes, thank you very much for all your support for this channel. I hope you get the best out of these readings and all the support you can give us through YouTube. It's absolutely wonderful. The wind is just picking up and going mad. So yes, I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.